What's up, guys? My name is Section from the Deviants, and today we're going to be reacting to Red vs. Blue, Season 11, Episodes 11, 13... 11, 12, and 13. So last time we got the revelation that Locust and Felix are working together. They were hired by someone, we don't know who, to kill off all the people living there, and to do so by natural causes, aka a civil war. Now Locust and Felix had them on the ropes, but Felix had to have his villain monologue, and Carolina took that time to gather information and then help the Reds and Blues and Washington escape. So that's where we ended off. They teleported to a location. I don't know what it is, but the whole band's together. I'm expecting Carolina and Epsilon are going to try to fill in the Reds and Blues and Washington as to like what's going on behind the scenes. But anyways, without further ado, let's get straight on into it. Make sure to support the original content as always. All right, let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and bah. Weeks earlier. Question mark? Abandoned? You look kind of cool. Motion detector. That's a horrible sound. Shut it off. Press the button. That's not a button. Thank you. Oh gosh. Security room, motion detector. There's someone in there.
Come in, security. This is headquarters. Jesus. Yeah, copy HQ. You scared the crap out of me, Harv. Sorry, Sam. Hey, meant to tell you. Got a maintenance ticket for your console. Day shift says throwing up warnings. Yeah, okay. Motion sensor says there's movement in the room, but there's nothing here. Ah, that's probably it then. You know, bad indicator or something. Or maybe it's that super soldier right behind you who's about to knock you out. Yeah. What? Probably that last one. Just a guess. Sleep tight, Tim. You set off the motion sensor, Carolina? It's amateur hour.
Yeah.
You're supposed to disable the motion sensors?
Well, I couldn't do that until I got in the room.
And I couldn't get you into the room without setting off the motion sensor.
Oh,
But
true.
you could. You just didn't.
Can we just get into the database? I need the files.
Already in. Give me a drive.
How long to decrypt it?
Oh, please. Already done.
Already?
It's a 3-tier lockdown with a 2056-bit encryption key. It ain't rocket science.
My
You're getting
goodness.
faster.
Well, that sounded like a compliment. I will take it.
How long to transfer?
About 45
Yeah,
seconds.
it's a compliment
And you
in
can't
some
make
senses.
that go any quicker?
Well, that's a limitation of physical media. Don't even get me started on that. Besides, that should give you enough time to deal with the 3 security personnel who are about to come through the door.
Which door?
There's only one door. They just set a breaching charge, by the way.
What?
Detonates in 3.
Why didn't you tell me?
2?
He did.
I just did.
Epsilon?
1? Oh, you'll be fine.
Slow motion.
If 45 seconds was a long time to you, Carolina, imagine what it is to me. Alright. What do we have here?
Oh, it's all slow motion. Oh, that's sick.
Well, you boys look well armed. All this for just one girl, huh? Really? Model 44s? Hey, D? Isn't there a high jam?
Oh, that's
on those
sick.
things?
The Chiron model 44 sidearm does not jam. You're thinking of the 42.
It's basically talking to itself, but it's still sick.
You mean we're thinking of it?
Technically, only you are thinking it.
Yeah.
I am just a memory of Delta.
Well, I like to have someone to talk to. I get lonely sometimes.
May I suggest buying a dog?
Yeah, I'll consider it.
We're getting a dog?
Oh my gosh, yes.
The Model 44 does use computer-assisted aim. You could overload the processor and reduce accuracy by as
I like
much
this.
as
This is nice.
45%.
Sounds good. Put the twins on it.
What? What? Hold on.
All right,
Sorry,
on the
I
count
probably
of
just
3.
yelled at the mic so loud. My bad. Put the twins on it. That's the one. That's the twins Carolina
Sounds
had.
good. Put the twins on it.
They just never speak.
Alright, let's account for that in trajectories.
Are you talking to me or to Delta?
He's
Probably
talking
Delta.
to all of us, Theta.
I'm
Okay.
just thinking out loud, guys. Alright, nah, that's good, but we can do better.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. You can use the door as a shield.
I love
Hey,
Theta.
thanks, buddy. Yeah, that's better.
Still,
I like seeing like a visual
Yeah,
representation
not
of
done
how
yet,
like the
Delta.
AI
Give me a
make
second, okay?
the freelancers
7 was a
better.
long time for someone in our time base, Church.
Just, listen, everybody stop talking to me at once, please.
Are you getting angry, Epsilon?
No, I'm fine. Beat it.
That's right.
He's scary.
Hey, he can't do anything as long as we ignore him. Okay, kiddo?
Might I suggest
That's
prepping
nice.
a healing unit,
Nope, I'm gonna need the power for her
An imp.
escape.
assuming we make it that far.
D, you are killing me with the negativity. Why don't you help me out and give me a bioscan of these losers?
This one has recently had knee surgery.
Thank you. Okay, let's blow the bolts on that maintenance hatch, give him a little bit of a stumble.
First shot fired.
Alright, let's wrap this up. Gamma, where are we at?
File still transferring.
Okay, Carolina, how's your aim?
She hasn't been sleeping well.
I
She's
love
been having
how
bad dreams about the bad guy.
they're just implementing
No, Theta,
everyone.
she's fine, don't worry about it.
Whoa, hold
Delta,
on.
she's fine. No, Theta, she's fine, don't worry about it.
Hey,
Okay, Carolina, how's your aim?
She hasn't been sleeping well.
I how it's just like
She's been having bad
82%.
dreams about the bad guy.
No, Theta, she's fine, don't worry about it. Delta, she's fine.
This isn't very scientific.
Well, sometimes you just have to operate on faith.
That seems unwise.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, but it is more fun. There, that'll do it.
She won't like that injury part.
She never does, but if she lives to complain about it, she still lives. Thanks, guys. All right, looks like it's just you and me, sis. Transfer analysis to your HUD. Let's do this. All right. Ow!
I love the lighting they got going on right now.
You bitch!
Epsilon.
Take that helmet.
Church! Yeah, I'm here. I just lost a few pathways, but I can still hear you. How'd you do?
Had to improvise at the end, but you got me started.
I had faith.
Thanks. Data's here. Looks like our little scavenger hunt just got easier. You see this?
Yep. Grab a helmet. We'll do some repairs on the way. Sorry, there's nothing that I can do about that in this state. You need to move.
Already gone.
Super speed.
Apparently our friends in black aren't just focused on armor enhancements. These weapons are more advanced than anything we've encountered. How are they funding all this?
It's a great question.
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
Another message from Control?
Yep. I picked out a clip you might find interesting.
What did we lose?
The healing unit, as well as several miscellaneous files.
Sounds like last week's raid made the
Oh,
headlines.
yeah.
Keep listening. There's
For
something
Tucker.
to hear.
This is unacceptable, Locus. I thought you told me you only worked with reliable partners.
I do. The individual in charge of that outpost has been eliminated. I saw to the matter personally.
I'm not paying you to put bullets through the heads of space pirates. I'm paying you to ensure the acquisition of my property. And when I lose my property, you lose your payment.
If I could interject for a second, you're not just paying us to collect that freelancer tech from the crash.
Wait, who is that?
Felix.
Straying away from the New Republic to join the conversation for once. To what do we have the pleasure?
Those sim troopers you dumped on us are proving to be more of a handful than an asset. If they find where we're keeping Wash, and if Kimball thinks they're ready, I'm not going to be able to stop them from searching for their leaders. And if they find their leaders, this whole Civil War charade's going to fall apart real quick.
Which it did.
What?
I can assure you, they will never be ready.
That's what I said, but my partner isn't convinced.
We will continue to move Agent Washington's group sporadically and...
Sir, what if they do manage to make contact?
This
Kill him.
inquisitive behavior does not suit you, Locus. If the Reds and Blues manage to reunite, kill them.
Oh!
Carolina, we have to go back.
What the hell is going on this planet?
We can figure that out along the way. Right now, we just need to
Okay,
get
so
back
they
to the
don't
guys.
they don't know
The
as
Patrol has
much
infiltrated both sides of this war.
I know.
as I thought.
Recovering equipment can wait.
Actually, there's one more thing I want to pick up.
What?
We're a long way from the guys. So what we need is a shortcut.
Teleportation grenade. So maybe they can actually get a peace treaty going on. Probably after they take care of Locust and Felix, though.
How bad is it?
Well, fortunately, he missed your femoral artery.
That's
Oh, that's good.
No, sweetie. You had a knife inside of you. That's the opposite of good.
Call me sweetie again? And there'll be a knife inside of you.
Ooh, you're hostile. I'd love to psychoanalyze you.
The leg, please.
Oh, yes. Be sure not to put any unnatural strain on those muscles. If you reopen the wound, it won't be pretty.
Great.
Yeah.
Hey, way to go, Carolina. Taken out by an oversized steak knife.
Well, maybe if someone had remembered to account for hidden blades.
Hey, I'm an AI. I'm not a babysitter.
So, there's a tiny ghost man here. Anybody care to introduce me?
No.
That's Church. Yeah, he had to leave for a while, but I knew he would come back. Bullshit. You were totally depressed. What? No.
Yeah, you were.
No, Tucker.
Just admit it.
You're not remembering that right. No, I would not do something like that. I would not spiral downward into an emotional state of evidence and try to fill with the remains of a mechanical pet just because I missed church. Stupid Tucker.
Oh, forget you. I want to analyze him.
Oh, that would be
This
fun.
is Agent Carolina. She and I were operatives for Project Freelancer. As for Church, he's an artificial intelligence fragment from the same organization, codenamed Epsilon. And to make a long story short, he kind of used to be the leader of Blue Team before I showed up.
And tried to murder us.
That was a misunderstanding.
I know, I'm just saying. Don't gloss over the good parts. At least he didn't abandon us.
Psychoanalyses for everyone.
Yeah.
Can I go first? I have got a lot of things crammed inside me.
Now hold up just a second. I want to know what in the name of Benedict Arnold Palmer is going on around here. We've been tricked. We've been backstabbed. And we've been quite
Thank you,
possibly-
Sarge, for asking the real questions here.
Yeah, and whenever that shit starts happening, it typically means you freelancers had something to do with it.
Project Freelancer is gone. We all saw to that.
Colorful Space Marine, stop corruption. That was the news article Locust brought General Dora when he suggested we find you. I always thought the title was meant to describe your appearances, but now I think I get what the writer was going for.
What I'm saying is that Project Freelancer isn't behind any of this. This is something else.
The plot thickens. Look, man, after we crashed, Carolina picked up a transmission. A couple of assholes were talking about selling cloaking equipment to another couple of assholes. There was no way we were going to let that slide. So, she decided to leave. I decided to go with her. We figured you guys would be fine, okay? Oh, yeah, totally. We were totally fine. Just doing our thing, hanging out, drinking margaritas, getting captured by evil mercenaries.
Yep.
Great time. Oh,
Don't forget the push-ups and
man,
training.
Tucker, I am so sorry. I mean it. My sincerest apologies. I had no idea that you had turned into such a whiny bitch while I was gone. And you still haven't grasped the concept of a hologram. Man, you're just having a really tough time today, aren't you, buddy? Man.
But he did aim pretty well.
This is better than any daytime television drama. And that's some
I don't
quality
know.
programming.
Maybe
Young
Turk
Arrest is
will turn
pretty
out
good.
to be someone's long-lost brother.
I think we've had enough plot twists for one lifetime.
And his real name is Horatio.
I'd watch it.
All right, enough. Tucker, there's no way they could have known all this would happen. Right now, we need to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Even if Epsilon is being a prick.
Oh, don't you start to.
We started investigating, and it didn't take long for us to realize that something was very wrong with this planet. Abandoned cities, soldiers everywhere. We kept to the shadows and gathered as much intel as we could. And what we found was worse than I had anticipated.
How so?
This third faction on Chorus, these space pirates, have managed to acquire freelancer equipment and are manufacturing more advanced versions of it on a mass scale. Versions that don't require the assistance of an AI.
But how is that possible? I thought the UNSC confiscated everything Project Freelancer ever created.
They did, but then they put those creations on a ship, and that ship crashed here.
Wait, what? Guys, don't
Yeah,
you
I wonder
think
who
it's a
crashed the
little
ship.
weird that our transport vessel also happened to be carrying tons of weapons and vehicles, and that it just so happened to magically crash on a planet in need of those kinds of things?
What exactly are you suggesting?
someone wanted our ship to crash.
Lopez.
So, what you're saying is, there's no way any of us could be responsible for the crash.
Gosh, what does Simmons do?
Well, yes. Why do you ask?
There we go.
Sir, this area is reserved for authorized personnel only. What were you doing in there?
Oh, sorry, I just noticed you guys were using a really outdated web browser. I went ahead and updated it for you. Now it's the one NASA uses. No need to thank me.
Those are the ship's navigation systems. You can't just update that stuff.
Tell me about it. Once I started with the browser, I couldn't stop myself from changing the graphics card too.
You what?
And the motherboard, and the fan, and oh hey, by the way, I'm glad you're here. How do you feel about acrylic window panels? The answer is, you love them. No reason.
You guys are missing the point. Someone managed to ensure that freelancer equipment made it right here. This tiny rock in the middle of space. These guys are just some asshole raiders and mercenaries. They're organized, and they've managed to work their way into our own forces.
In short, we have no idea who we can trust until we find the people
Well,
behind
we know
all
who we
of this.
can't trust.
Okay, hold up. Aren't we all forgetting something here? Yesterday was Mother's Day. There are two armies that are ready to blow each other's brains out thanks to Locust and
What about
Felix.
Labor Day?
We've got to tell them they're being used.
That's not going to be easy.
What do you mean? You've got those teleporter cubes. That's how we got here, right? Let's just zap ourselves over to the New Republic. Tucker, we've only got a few of those things left. They're kind of tricky to use. They put an enormous strain on the physical body,
where's
which, by
Griff?
the way, all of you have. That's not even the main problem, though.
Those two mercenaries are thorough. They've got some sort of radio jammer set up that only allow broadcasting on certain frequencies, and they monitor all other open channels. We tried to contact you when we overheard your radio transmission to Donut from the crash site. Not only did we fail, but Locust managed to trace the call back to this hideout. We were lucky he missed us, and I doubt we'll have luck on our side again.
Yeah, and if they've gone through all this trouble just to keep their radios quiet, I can guarantee you they're not going to let you guys within a mile of Doyle or Kimball. If they're not already by their side, then their cloaked space buddies definitely are.
True, and they're gonna kill Kimball if you do.
We need the upper hand on these guys before
And
we
the other
even
guy.
think about taking them on again. And to make matters worse, we don't have much time.
What makes you say that?
We've managed to eavesdrop on a few conversations between the mercenaries and someone calling themselves Control. They've got plans and protocols for just about everything. And I'm willing to bet they've got one for this.
Meaning? Look at it this way. 11 people on this planet know what's really going on. And until those 11 people are tracked down and killed, I'm talking about you guys, by the way, there's
Thanks for the
really one thing
clarification.
space pirates can do. And that's to finish what they started. Nah.
Okay.
Oh, wonderful. Duped by a freelancer posing as one of our own men. Can you taste the irony in that?
If you had kept your ego under control, they'd be dead by now.
Exactly.
We don't have the facts to prove that, alright? So let's not, start throwing blame around or anything, okay? Please. Thank you. You're welcome.
Stop talking.
This dude's crazy.
Though I'm inclined to further chastise you for your most recent failure, I suggest we focus on the opportunity at hand.
And exactly which opportunity is that?
The Reds and Blues are missing.
It won't be long before my scout team finds them.
Perhaps. But all that truly matters is that you prevent them from making contact with their armies.
We've got snipers shadowing the generals as we speak.
Marvelous. Then you are to transport back to your respective armies and report the deaths of the Reds and Blues. They will become the martyrs needed to push these people towards one final confrontation.
Oh, come on. Okay, these four. Are they gonna?
Do I make
Are they gonna
myself
do
clear?
something?
Crystal.
I feel like, okay, you can't just introduce those four new people and then just like blow them off like that. At least I don't. Hold on. I don't think that's like a thing you should do, right? If that's the case, I feel like they're gonna be a big help in helping like take over this place. I don't know. I just feel it's kind of weird how you just like spend time introducing them and then not use them, you know?
Griff, we just want to look at it.
That's what the UNSC guy said about the Griff shot, and I never saw it again.
True. The Griff
That is
shot.
a weapon. Griff kept it as a trophy until the UNSC confiscated it. Until then, I thought I was the only one man enough around here to cry, but Griff proved me wrong.
It had sentimental value.
Damn it, Griff! Hand over that laser this instant!
You can't tell me what to do. I outrank you. Again.
What the... Well, let's see you outrank the end of my shotgun!
Done. Fucking space laser, bitch. Yeah, this is taking forever. Hey, wait a minute. Okay, alright, yeah, here you go.
Thanks. Ugh, why is this so greasy?
You think that's bad? Imagine how I feel right now. Being inside this body is like trying to breathe through a trash can. God damn it, I hate that!
Fascinating! An AI with the ability to jump from soldier to soldier? Tell me, does he travel via your neural implants, or is it something more subtle?
Implants. All freelancer personnel have them.
I thought only the Alpha could do that. Yeah, just another trick I picked up from one of my old memory buddies. God,
what's happening?
Gives me a headache, though.
Come on, let's dismantle this
Okay, just
thing
a
and see
headache.
what we can learn.
Hey, but...
When we're done, you can have it back in one piece. Probably.
Yeah, it's not gonna be in one piece.
You mind if I tag along?
Yeah, advanced weaponry is my 5th favorite hobby. Right behind destroying my enemies, but just ahead of karaoke.
No, thanks. I think Epsilon and I have it handled. Why don't you catch up for a while? You've all been through a lot.
Yeah, I'd stick around for the reunion, but some of you guys still seem pretty pissed at me, so I'm just gonna wait for that to settle.
Well, that was a very nicing sounding Carolina.
Shut up.
Same old, huh? That's cool.
Well, I don't want to intrude on such a sweet moment of reconnection.
Fine with me.
I was being polite. I'm actually far more interested in important technology. Bye!
Okay, bye!
She seems nice, right? I think she has a few screws loose.
Yeah.
Oh, I could always help her out with that. Bout your
Wow.
rights. Oh, come on, dude. It's been ages.
Washington! I almost forgot. Where's Freckles? Oh, he probably has some screws loose also.
Oh, you know what? I think I'm just gonna
Yeah,
go
please
take
change
that
the subject.
laser thing after all. I'm just dying to see it. I mean, it's just killing me not to, oh. Nope. Got nothing.
Yeah.
Liso.
Smooth.
Yeah, this is great.
He just leaves.
Church is back, you're back. It's like all of us made it back safe and sound in one piece. No problems.
Caboose.
Alive.
Caboose. I'm not really sure how to tell you this without both confusing you and breaking your disturbingly fragile heart.
I am an emotional time bomb.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, what are you, Andy?
Caboose, I'm afraid this is all that's left of Freckles. It's his brain, sort of.
Freckles? You're
So tiny.
You're so tiny
Yeah.
now!
Oh, what?
It's so good to see you again! Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy, Freckles?
So you're okay then?
Ah, watch this, it's great! Now he can fit in my pocket, and I don't have to worry about him trying to kill you anymore!
Yeah, that's good.
Guess that is sort of better.
Thanks for looking after Freckles, Wash. I know he can be a handful.
Literally, at this point.
Alright, let's
Yeah.
go for a walk, Freckles, because Wash is acting weird and dramatic again. Good to have you back, Agent Washington!
It's good to be back.
Back off, lady, or I will put you in the ground.
And the moment's passed.
You were about to take it apart.
What did you think dismantle meant?
How did he manage to get the laser back?
That's what I was thinking.
Deceptively heavy. Llave gorda. Así que eso he de clear algo.
Griff, for the last time, put the laser...
Okay. Look, that was an accident.
I'm going to break your fingers now.
Oh gosh, yeah. Why would you shoot her?
Where did you find that rifle?
Hey, I picked it up after Carolina dropped it at the snow base. Are you even familiar with the International Dibs Protocol?
The pirates have been manufacturing these along with the armor enhancements. They've got facilities scattered around the planet.
So then you're sure it's man-made?
I'm positive. Why?
Well, for starters, it isn't using human technology. It just fired some kind of modified plasma energy. Very deadly. And pretty.
Plasma?
Alien energy source. I've seen it countless times in archaeological digs.
Wait,
I thought you were a surgeon.
I have an IQ of 240. A prodigy can only cut people open so many times before she needs to find a hobby.
Jesus. Could try cross-stitching.
I sewed them back up. Thank you very much.
Hey, didn't Felix say that he was paid in alien tech?
I believe he said he was paid at babies.
The fuck?
Don't ask.
Baby
he was
lasers.
definitely carrying around an old plasma rifle, but I thought he said it was broken.
It's likely it was. The Federal Army arranged a similar deal with Locust. They figured trading useless antiques for military assistance was a
So
good
they can
deal.
like repurpose
So the
it.
mercs stock up on alien technology and hand it over to the pirates for reverse engineering.
Giving them a new kind of weapon. Half human, half alien.
And every single one of them pointed at us.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Do you have anything else like this?
What about the future cubes?
The what?
Future cubes! The cubes of the future! They look kind of like the laser gun, right? That's your deductive reasoning. They're related because they're both orange and glowing.
Yes.
So, if I heated your armor to 1,000 degrees, would you think you're related to Fahrenheit or Celsius? Oh, come on. There's clearly
We're
a
gonna talk about that again.
Oh, of course. Just like the uncanny resemblance between apples and fire trucks, or Caboose and the Pacific Ocean, or Lopez and the Dingleberry.
Okay, I get it. Hey, Griff, let me ask you a question. You ever get your sister confused with mustard? You know, since they're both yellow and cheap?
Oh gosh.
Still a hologram, by the way.
Epsilon, he's right.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted in on the action.
Both types of equipment seem to utilize some form of alien engineering.
Mm-hmm.
But how did you know what the teleporters look like?
Because we had them in the canyon? Duh.
Wait, you did? Yeah, they were awesome.
We found them while we were sneaking aboard our ship one night in an attempt to destroy the Blues. I mean, the Blues robot.
That's right.
May he rest in peace.
Which reminds me, how did you guys teleport with those things? We can only figure out how to transport random junk.
E-Doc, usted teletransport.
Yeah, but no one's talked about that
Oh my
before.
gosh, that's right. We did use them to defeat 2.0.
Oh, por el amor de Dios.
Okay, everybody, shut up. Listen, if the same people making weapons on Chorus had cargo on our ship, then we might be able to find out who they are.
How?
A manifest?
Yep.
That's right. A transport ship that size would need to keep track of all its cargo.
So if we find the manifest, we find out who supplied the teleportation grenades.
So you think a bunch of evil bad guys working outside of the law are going to worry about paperwork? What, you got any better ideas?
Yes.
No.
Then we have our objective. Half of us will
To
travel
blend
back
in.
to the canyon and search Crash Site Bravo for the manifest.
Why split up?
Because the rest of us will be searching the other half of the ship. At Crash Site Alpha.
What? Is it just me, or is this the first time we're actually hearing of Crash Site Alpha? And this is it. And if this is the first time we're hearing of Crash Site Alpha, how the heck did I not think of that when they were mentioning Crash Site Bravo? But all right, these couple episodes I feel like are a sort of like a relaxer in between like two hype episodes. Because episode 9 and 10, those were like high end, like climactic points of us like realizing, oh my gosh, Felix is actually working for the enemy. This is crazy. And I think these episodes right now were meant to like cool us down, try to get our heads straight, kind of try to figure out like what exactly is going on and then what the next steps are to proceed. Which would kind of make sense because I believe there's only 5 more episodes left of this season. So we have like 2 more batches of reactions. Obviously, I think the last reaction batch is going to be crazy. But I think the next one is going to be them searching the crash site and then hopefully getting, I guess, some information about the big boss man who hired Locust and Felix. And I want to figure out what exactly is the boss man's like big overall plan. Because going into it, I originally thought, oh, he just wanted the planet for himself, and that's why he's destroying all the humans and stuff like that. But as they were explaining, he is taking all the alien artifacts and stuff that they're giving Felix and Locust, and basically repurposing them, well, that and the freelancer stuff, and kind of like revamping them in order to make it better. Now, I don't know if he's doing this in order to, you know, sell it on like the market and make money off of it, or is he like slowly building an army that will go against the UNSC? I'm not too sure. It feels to me like taking over this planet is just like the first step. Like this is not like his biggest goal is to take over the planet. It's much more grander, I guess. I think my favorite part about this reaction batch is seeing how Epsilon kind of helps Carolina make decisions or like about combat. Because in the past, we understood that the AI not only help with the armor abilities and stuff like that, but they also help them perform out in the field. But we've only been told that. We never really got like a visual representation or visual explanation as to like what exactly they do to help them. And I feel like that was a great way to not only show us what the AI do for the freelancers, but is a great way to kind of implement all the other versions of Alpha. And because of what we saw in this batch, I'm expecting to see them again. Probably not like every single time, obviously, but I'm looking forward to seeing people like Delta and Theta. But anyways, that was my reaction to Red vs. Blue Season 12, Episodes 11, 12, and 13. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want me to know anything more, put in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.